It's your girl Melody. So let's talk today. I like to jump right in. We're going to talk about what you can do to get a woman's respect. Alright, so number one is to give respect. I feel like in life in general, like if we lead with respect, with love, with kindness, I think that you can get that back. Now, there are some people that like to abuse that, but you don't have to deal with those people. Once you realize that they respect ain't matching your respect, you can exit stage left. No need to get mad. There's no need to try to fight and force somebody into being somebody that they don't want to be. If you lead with respect, the woman is more likely to be respectful to you. You do little stuff like opening the car door and you treat her like a queen, she might feel like she need to act like a queen. She might feel like she need to carry herself like that, and she might feel like she need to treat you like a king too. If you speak nice, speak life into what you love and what you want in your life, and you're gonna get that back. All right, number two is to do what you say you're gonna do. Do what you say you're gonna do. You need to be a man of your word. If you want a woman's respect, all you have is your word at the end of the day. If you keep making promises and then breaking them and, just showing her that she can't trust you, she can't, rely on you, then she's going to lose respect. But if you really show her that you can make good on what you say, then she's going to be more likely to respect you. Have a lot more respect for you. All right, the next one is a big one. This one's the major key. And I know I would say our culture, our community, we struggle with this a lot. While you're listening, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But if you have sexual discipline, then she is more likely to respect you. If you just acting like like somebody who just coming after the cheeks and you just trying to get what you can get at that moment, then she's not gonna really have respect for you like she would if you do have that sexual discipline. And I do want to say this too. Fornication and lust and all that stuff has not done us any good as a community. Like, all it's done is help us create a whole bunch of broken homes. And I know that you might be thinking, oh, that pussy gonna hit good, like in the moment. But in the moment, and then you might end up having to pay 18 years in child support years later just for something that was only good for a moment. So we really gotta weigh out our options and start having discipline, and thinking about the future, not just in the moment. Instant gratification ain't never gave nobody nothing but problems in the end. You enjoy it for that moment, and then you pay for it 10 times more, in the long run. Plus, on top of that, just when you introduce sex into the equation, it's just going to it brings chaos into your life, really. Sometimes men wonder, why she start acting crazy now? Why this, why that? It might be because you smashing more than one person and women pick up on things. It could be a lot of different reasons why, but you really do, it's just much better when you take your time and get to know a person, invest in that person, they invest in you. Y'all really building and building something genuine, instead of just having sex. Like, you gotta have discipline. Discipline in all areas of your life will help you a lot. All right, number 4 is to work on you. You want to be the best version of yourself that you can be before you invite a woman into your life. Because you got to ask yourself, what are you inviting her to? Now you can just think of it like it's anything. Like, would you be invited? Would you want to be invited to your life if you were another person who had their head on straight and had, good things going for themselves? Would you invite yourself to the party? What I'm saying is, like, would you want a you? If you wouldn't want a you, the female version of you, then you should really not have dating as your main focus right now. Your main focus should be getting your life right. And then when you feel comfortable and when you feel your best, then you invite somebody else in your life. People want to just keep swapping out partners, keep switching it up and acting like the problem is everybody else. Sometimes the problem really is you. And you don't need to switch partners. You need to change you. And you need to really look in the mirror and see what is the issue. Why you keep attracting these type of people, or why you keep entertaining these type of people. Because nobody's forcing you to. You can have love. You can have the love that you want. You can have all those things in your life. But it's more likely to come if you really work on you and be the best you that you can be. That way you confident. You don't feel like you have to settle too. All right, the next one is God. Invite God and the Holy Spirit into your relationship. And before I came to faith, when I used to hear people say, oh, if God ain't in it, it ain't gonna be right, I used to get so annoyed, honestly. But that's because I didn't really understand the importance of having that relationship with God. When you really follow God and you read that word, you build that bond with Jesus, and you pray every night, things will start to change, gradually. So when you go to pick a partner, you wouldn't be just picking them off of just lust and appearance and what they could do for you in the moment. You need to be looking at a person's spirit before anything. You gotta really see a person. I know today it's so easy to be distracted, and you got social media telling you need to care about everything else. You need to make sure he got for the women, it's make sure he got such and such amount of money. For the men, it's she gotta look like this, she gotta have this, she gotta have that. It's a bunch of foolishness for real. Because all those things grow old quick. When at the end of the day, if you want a relationship with longevity, you're gonna have to pick that person off of who they are, who they really are on the inside. If you looking at anything else other than that as your main go-to, you gonna be leading yourself astray, and y'all two, it's a mess. So when you keep God in it and you're being guided by our Creator, then you don't have to worry about all the foolishness. Make sure that you are living in alignment with His principles, and you pray for discernment so that you will be able to pick that right person for you. That you'll feel that peace. That you'll feel that peace from God, from picking that person, and you don't feel all that anxiety and feel like you're making a terrible mistake. Pray to Him, pray for peace, pray for guidance, pray for discernment. And that's it, y'all. That's my video. If you like my content, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your girl Melody, and I'm signing out.